Good evening, friends, and welcome to the Soviet Republic with the workers and the resources. And we're lacking resources, coal. I mean, we had a food shortage here. Yeah, I know we were supposed to do tourism and things, but this is not a good situation. Train is waiting for the heating problem. Yeah, you see, we're out of coal. The food is rectified. Yes, but they're really not very happy at all about this situation. No, and we're losing people by the lot. So what the hell is going on with the coal? Why isn't there any coal here? Has the aluminium eaten up all the coal, maybe? Or what are you doing? Engaged rail track further along the way. Oh, seriously? Crap. I see. This is yellow. Where is it that you want to go? You want to go to first town. There is actually nothing preventing you from going through here. You see, this is one of those, I think. I think this is one of those. Save, create a new game, save. Simply 30. We're up to. If I've probably miscounted, that happens. I didn't need to quit the menu. I could just have loaded. Once we quit the menu, it's the same thing, basically. So, at least the coal was like very close by. That's a good thing. Oh, I crashed the music machine too. Spinning ball here. Fan. Yeah. Do you go? You don't go. Okay. This one is red. Yes, it is sort of red. The way it is. They have changed this. This is still available as a thing here, though. Train route signal experiment that is enabled. Turn that off. Snow is being plowed down here. That's lovely. Yeah, it made you go through. So now it's the previous train behavior then, not the original one. And not the new one with the where it sort of reserves a block, whatever that means. And now we're back to the intermediate path signaling here, where they did a bit of magic and screwed up sometimes. Might be necessary. This train is like really important that we get in. This one, no, this one. Yes, train is waiting for too long. I agree. Yes, it's -11. Winter is almost through. Winter will probably be through by the time the goddamn coal train makes it here. Yes, and the little nuclear thing has to go by too. Very cute. Oh, we're actually waiting. What the hell is going on? We're actually waiting for the fuel thing. Oil. There you go. Very good. Up to 110 kilometers immediately. With 2,000 tons in gross weight. Very good. Okay, so this has turned into a bit of a thing now, where there are a few things going on. What is that? That is a construction site. What the hell is that? Yes, the technical services indeed. Good memory. Good. Unload. Get the coal burning here. God damn it. It is so damn cold in all the flats. interior temperature. Yeah, these ones who get the, yeah, that's good. We're not completely screwed because we have this one, which electrical heater, which has been kept a bit of the town a bit warmer at least. But we do have a rather terrible situation, I think, going on at the hospitals. That's the shopping center hospital. Yes, that's no good. Patients, lots of patients waiting for treatment. Should we increase staffing here for a bit, maybe? Yes, and temperature is rising. Not the same at the, no, it's it's minus. It's a 0 degrees outside is what it is, and it's rising steadily here inside the buildings. Okay, people, you can stop leaving now. Okay. We probably have no adults living with no, this is an interesting knock-on effect on demographics. They're not looking great. On the fact that these adults now living with parents, they find a flat all over the map and not only within walking range of the parents. So when something like this happens and an enormous amount of flats becomes available at one time, since this was in fact a bad one. I mean, the last one, the last one was down to escapes. And this time, not so many escapes. This time, people died, regrettably, and are actually still dying, since it is still damned cold in here. I would think. Temperature in building is too low. Too many windows on screen. Yeah, but it's not too bad now. It is 16 or 17 degrees. Wear a thick jumper or something, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, temperature is no longer too low. God damn it. My railroad here. This is not good. Could you solve this, or is there not enough space? I'm trying to accomplish a bit too many things. I could remove this entirely and have this as one part of the same block as this. That would probably solve it. That would solve it. Yes, why do you want this? This is just going to mess with things. Remove this. That one you want. Just to keep trains out of the electric thing. That. Why haven't you done that before? That should now be completely safe. Maybe. Yeah, this one will only be green if that one is green. And this one will only be green if that one is green. And that one is... that one, unless you... but you might be going in here. Aren't you? Yes, you're going in here. But you're going in there. And it's actually clear track for you. There, it is engaged. There isn't though. I even have a green. It's not even yellow anymore. Yes, can we have a script here that makes the train go on a green signal? Maybe. Why won't this train go on a green? No, it's not down to the wind. Because it's engaged further along the way here. Okay, you got to go first, apparently. And the wind is really slow. Okay, fine, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And this is now... Why did I have it like that? I don't know. But now it is safe. Still, there is a bit of a queue has formed, and there's life things here, essentials here. necessities, and that's not important. I think we've gotten enough food in. Is that a coal train leaving already? No, that's something else. Bauxite export it's called, but it's not being exported anymore. More bauxite. Yes, slow down. Slow down. Yes, that's that. That the winter survived, or not quite survived. That's the worst die-off we've had ever. Isn't it? Yes, it is. And percentage-wise, we still have higher population than we had last time, but that's real bad. That's really bad, and it's the worst die. It's the only die-off. The last one was clothing in there for escapes. This is bad on me. God damn it, it was down to rail signaling. And that was a stupid thing to have. Now it's going to work much better. Yes, keep it simple. It's a tip with the signaling. Don't try to do complicated things to have the trains run optimally and so on. Do it safely. And also, I knew about this place. I've been thinking about this place, that this place is going to mess up. But I've never taken a look at it to look at what the solution was. I thought I had it in my mind that it had to be that way, but it hasn't been. It doesn't have to be that way. We move certain problems a bit further out here, but that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, there is double track. There is double track. And there is plenty of all of these. Basically every single track that we see here is an end station. A few branches off further along the way. And two of the aeroplanes have gathered right here. That's nice too. Doesn't work as it's supposed to. Well, it could also be because there is construction going on and they're not allowed to land. And it could also be that there are no people working in the control tower since they've all left. There are people working, it's occupied. Yes. Yeah, I agree. There's a plane. Even. It doesn't have any fuel left. Been searching for a while. Maybe. Yeah. But this is good. We have heating. Now! We bring in the tourists, which are supposed to bring a whole lot less money nowadays than it did previously. And we should be fine. This, hasn't this wind park been, yeah, it's finished. The train should be happier then. Yeah, it's not completely finished. This is delivering power, sort of. Lots and lots of power. Yes, all of this is finished too. That's been finished a while. Do we see any traffic here? Not a whole lot. Not as much as I was hoping maybe. And we don't seem to have quite snow clearance coverage. For the town, really good. It did just snow, but this is quite poor. I would have to say. I think that we should amend this situation promptly. Well, the snow will melt just any day. Oops. Okay, apparently we auto-built this. Then you can come help here. How much was this one of these days? No. Expensive. These are still available. We will have them. Thank you very much. Go out and do your job. Well, now it's finished and it won't snow anymore. Maybe it might snow if a single time, one last time. Yes. Are we seeing any vehicles? Yes, we're seeing some vehicles. Let's bring in some people from where? Where are we? We're here. We'd like to see the airplane fly a bit if that's possible, but it's not possible because we are in. We're in a Soviet corner. So if we go to Western countries, we'll get a proper flight maybe. We could try. Beyond the borders, new stop, Western countries. And go here. This is where we have a tourism industry, so to speak, tourism place. A place for tourists. But no, wait, this airport is not for tourists. We have the airport for tourists is here. This is where you go. You get to for the first thing you get to see is the airplane factory, where the airplane that you flew in on was made. I don't know if that will inspire you with confidence or fear, but it should inspire you with a whole lot of confidence. I can assure you. Okay. Something's up with that one. Will this go straight diagonally across the map? If that's the case, I'm going to let the game do the flying, actually. We can just have a look. First bit is not going to look that great, because it's going to... Oh, it turns out it takes off in the correct direction. Never mind. That's from the factory. Yeah. Okay, we have a serious amount of railroad below us. I'm going to go with this view. With the lovely... What the hell? Now it went off to, okay, the west. Yeah, that was a great, fantastic flight. Very nice. Lovely. All across we didn't see a single goddamn town. No, they flew the shortest route possible. It's economical here. 13 tourists. Yes, I hope that we take real good care of you now here. So that you speak well of our place. Our fantastic food, service, people, and our sites. And our lovely sites. Never mind that we've just had a famine and a slight famine. No, it wasn't a famine. It was just a slight hunger. It only lasted like a few days, actually. But then we had a coal crisis, which was real bad, due to real poor train management, really. And like a lot of people died. So it's a sad time. But you don't have to know. What the hell are you doing, airplane? Small railroad. There's lots of at least there's the railroad to look at, and there comes the train going by. Here. But as we're landing, very nice. Now, the tourists here, when they arrive and so on, we have a bus that goes from the airport up to the mountain resort thing, and then it goes into town with tourists, take tourists from town. It takes them by the airport, of course, since it goes the same route back to the airport and then up to on the mountain again and so on. That's what it does. And of course, it is only the nicest type of bus, one of those huge ones that I have for everything. Basically, very slow and very, very large. Not very comfortable, perhaps. Could be. But yes, such is it with the things. Our colleague is looking a bit better, I think. Yeah, today colleague is looking better. Aren't you? Yes, you have your back turned here, but still, I think she is not great in either case. Oh, we have some more snow. The last snow of the winter on the 18th of February. Ambulances has not arrived. No, they can't keep up. But the people will recover now. 28,000, we might still be losing a few. 28.5. 6% the unemployment though. Yes. Fantastic. Great. This means we can have growth again, probably a bit more frames too. That's grim. That's how it is. I'd suggest that you get off here. That's sort of what this is intended for. You're supposed to go here. Is that not possible? Of course it is. 44 meters. Can I sort of force them to change platform here or something? From the line. Airport terminal. Bus stop. I don't think I can do that, no. You're supposed to, here, unload 4 citizens to go somewhere. Citizens. 4 citizens. They are not actually citizens of this place. They didn't get here. They didn't work. Or I think it stood around for too long. Or what happened? Where did they go? They're at the airport terminal. Okay. And from here, add building where citizens should go. Yeah, you should go to the bus stop. And wait. There will be a bus. It's a bit cold outside. But that's how it is. We could actually have the bus come by the airport terminal. It's more or less the same. Think so. I think so. But where did you, are you here? You're here. Now tourists have a longer travel time than regular people. That's good. I don't know what you're doing. Tourist accommodation rating 0. Yes. Transit time total. Transit vehicle waiting. Yeah. Should turn off debugging mode and this will be easier to read. Tourist has already spent $807 on what? Gleb. Flygplan airport. You should go to the bus stop. Go to bus stop. Oh, right. Tourists should go to bus stop. Workers doesn't really matter. They won't ever be here, but tourists go to bus stop. Okay. And within an hour, game time here or something. Oops, what No. Ah, they got more tourists on the airplane. Very nice. They have already heard good things about our airport terminal, I suppose. I might have sent 94. Yes, might actually have sent an SMS. 94. Right, TSM. 94. Ah, it's on the cusp, isn't it? I don't know. Go look it up. Somewhere around there, not in every man's pocket or woman's, for that matter. The tourist bus, yeah. There are no longer any people there. You're waiting at the bus stop too. Good. Tourist bus. If you could get out to maybe this place, yeah. That's going to be a while unless you ask you to turn around. Right, this time that's going to be a while every time. But they are tourists. They are here to probably have some beer on the bus for them. We should make sure that there is. Here they can already see all the lovely vehicles we have. They must be really impressed. All the Mercedeses. We have only Mercedeses here, you know. Only the finest engineering available. The bästa och nichts. Vad har jag sagt? Something like that it went. You got a few tourists, 13 tourists. Didn't the ones from the airplane make it here yet? No, we're still taxiing and things. Should we go check? Ambulance has not arrived in the Stalin house. The Stalinka. Here? No. I have only 4 ambulances here, you know, and it's also quite understaffed. It's not too bad, only 2 patients waiting for treatment. But still, can increase it a bit and buy a very old, crappy Russian ambulance, because that's for some reason the only thing that is available here in 1994. Right. Yes, go up on mountain and see how the resort's doing. There's a little bit of traffic here. A little bit. I would say. Yes, this should be the motorway. I'm going to have to build this as a motorway. That's not going to be very easy here. I don't think. Or it is. But it's going to maybe not look too reasonable. You didn't want to go past that point. And do I want to tear this stuff, this infrastructure down? Not really, at the moment. Oh, and I can't do anything about this lump without tearing down this substation, which will leave them quite cold. Yes. What do you do instead? We can start with this and figure out that a bit later. You need to then come on to that bit in some way here. That's not going to be an issue. That's a start. That bit we don't actually require. But without this, it's not a whole lot of use, is it? Oh, as the temperature is -1 now. And the people, the first tourists have not arrived yet. Why not? Is the bus not? The bus is really slow. Could be a reason. Hasn't it been? Workers are waiting here. No. How the hell did you end up waiting here? Did you drive your car up here and go to sit on the bus stop? It can only be that way, I think. But maybe you go sit at the bus stop for an hour and then to wait to see if there is a workplace available. Actually, you probably do. Might be a way to keep these places more evenly staffed. Very popular is here. 1, 2 guests, 20 staff. Very well taken care of. Site tower, 3 staff, 2 visitors. Don't you want to? You have a great view here. Look, I can look this way and see the magnificent aeroplane industry. Or you can look the other way and see the magnificent town and its magnificent construction industry, which is also operational. As you can see, we're building a road here. Might be a bit noisy, but you shouldn't be bad out here. By sitting at the panorama here, we can watch us build the goddamn road up the steepest. Yeah, that's pretty steep. Meanwhile, a lot of traffic is streaming by constantly. They keep 80 kilometers per hour up the hill here. Not bad. Not bad. But I mean, 2-3 seconds is about the safe distance that you want to keep to the car ahead. As a tip. Well, then again, since cars can actually drive through each other here and vehicles can drive through each other, that's very convenient and a great safety feature, I have to say. That would be fantastic. But then again, if we had that safety feature, I think traffic would be rather awful if no one would care at all. And then it would go wrong sometimes. Yeah, then people would care. Now I digressed completely into rubbishness, as is very much usual in the case. Colleague, you have to keep me in check here, sort of. Yes, can you try and do that? No. Could you? You try? No, you're not in the mood at all. It just saddens me to see you like this, colleague here. Yes. It does. Yeah, you're eating and drinking alcohol. And watching television and drinking alcohol at the same time. I must say, you're already much happier. I think you have a good time here, Vlada. Barbolina Danilovna. That's all you wanted. 1.5 liters. What are you going to do tomorrow? Some guests are without service. Yeah, I was thinking of increasing actually the staffing a bit, since it looks rather low. Yeah, and we also really had the only way to bring to have workers here is they're driving. And they're also driving for recreational activities. I think this is not a tourist. This is a citizen who has driven here for recreation, attraction, 90 minutes. I hope you get real happy and satisfied. And these driven up here to take a bath. Maxime. And these people have driven up here to drink. Sounds like a real great idea. How much? 3 liters, and you're drinking this. I think that we're going to have to revoke your license here, depending on what you get up to. You know, we do have a hotel. It's free for the citizens too. But you walk into the parking lot. Yes, 3 liters, 350% of your demand. How tolerant are you? Not. You never drink. This is not okay. This is not okay. Seriously, Nikita, here, this is not okay. You have absolutely no zero tolerance, and you had 3 liters. 3 liters! God damn it. Yeah, watch out for this yellow one. Although so far she's actually been one of the safer cars on the road. But you are going to lose your car. I'm sorry, but you're going to lose your car. Yeah, that's just how it is. Could say that I'm sort of enticing them to do this behavior by building a pub or cafe bar up on a place where the only way to get there is by car. Yeah, but there is a hotel. It's completely free for the citizens if they want to, but it doesn't work that way. Yeah, but they can. They could. This is on you, Nikita. This is on you. And there we go. You own car, you think you own a car. Now you see you don't. I'm sorry. This is repossessed. You see. We put it, take it to the... We don't even know your government loyalty. No, we don't have any secret police. Car dealer, where are you? Car dealer. See if she gets a bit unhappy about this or what happens. She ought to get a little bit unhappy considering she's losing her car. But yeah, if I can just find the goddamn car dealer, it's somewhere around here. I've built so many things here, it's right in front of you. There you go, you no longer own a car. You see, you can't drink 3 liters, no, and you'd never drink it. What the hell is wrong with you? What has happened to you? Probably something terrible, and I took your car away. Yeah, that's what happens. I think they get like demands randomly, some things. Like this person, she had absolutely no, or he. Nikita Khrushchev. I don't know if it's androgynous in Russia or in Slavic countries in general. I have no idea. Anyway, I have been referring to this person as a she so far, so I shall continue. Will you get a taste for more? I wonder. And will you get sad the next day when you wake up here, slightly hungover, and also realize that there is no car longer in my parking lot? I no longer have a parking reservation here. No, we didn't check who got her car, but someone else did. And somehow you're past these demands unsatisfied. Is alcohol? Really strange considering you just had 3 liters. I don't get it. But it's okay. Your free time is about to be over. What happens to you here now when you get a new day? to deal with. You get so much happiness from your television, I think. You are now 12% drunk. There you go, you're walking to work now, to fire station. I think you're going to get to drive the fire truck instead of your Mercedes. And you see, they are driven by algorithm, not by people. Maybe the fire trucks are driven by people. Yeah, but don't let her drive. At least not today. And now, of course, when probably the second university is finished, the plane is no longer full. Here. And do not fly it along from the front, because it sounds terrible. Well, there we can see mining, bauxite mining going on. Yes. Railroad going on. All over the place. Do we see a train? Yeah, there is a quite long train. I think that's the new food train. Could be. Isn't that going to empty this place out of food like real quick? Maybe. Knock-on effects and so on is very much things to take into consideration. But at first town, we have 3,600 tons. At say the second town, aluminium town, we have 1,650 tons. Sounds pretty good. And their full fill is 3,000 tons. Okay, it's not going to empty this place out. Very good. Going to balance nicely. It's the headquarters of the Communist Party. Our second one is not quite finished, fortunately. Now, if I were to build a taxiway here, about where it turns around, would it take that instead of doing that turn, which is not very nice? If I remove the other one, it most definitely will, but then should I really build this far away? I don't know. But I think in between these two that I just tried, that's the same. There. That's the same too. Would you hook up there? Exactly. Right. Oh, you're done. Oh, yeah, the students are arriving here who traveled. Total time traveling 2.5 hours. You got to fly to study at the headquarters of Communist Party. It's a fantastic world that you're living in, and here we can really try and instill the most into them. Maybe this might be a bit much to ask. This is 67. We don't have that great government loyalty here in the capital anymore. I suppose I have to build more of these. And build more things in the capital. This makes government loyalty for 2.2% within 65 meters. This makes 5.22% within 515 meters. This is a much better thing than a red star. 515 meter radius. I can build this on the outskirts. Yeah, of course, they're surrounding the town, keeping a watchful eye here. Every here and there, in fact. Maybe that's enough. Yeah, but we need one outside the television station too, to inspire the workers at the television with the right mindset and politics and so on. They are, of course, completely neutral. The state-run television, always, in every aspect. They are still circling. Isn't the second runway done yet? That ought to be done by now. It isn't. Construction is running without issues. You have 7,500 work days are remaining, you see. It takes a while to build one of these, and meanwhile the planes are circling around up there and crashing into trucks. Have you stopped for a truck here? What are you up to? Another crisis that was recently averted here was the fuel crisis. That was doing... it was due to... Yes, if we go to the petroleum stuff out here. Yeah, we have raw petroleum in, we have fuel, we have bitumen. Thing is, and we have for export, and we have this for internal use, and it's prioritized like so. So fuel is prioritized for internal use before external use. We could actually get more workers up here too, which would not be a bad idea considering the amount of fuel that we have in here, which isn't a lot right now. I say, yes, we should probably have more workers in. What happens is if you have a train to set to wait until loaded here, for example, and here, and it's the same train, because you figure you can optimize, you can go every second time. Yeah, the thing is, eventually you build up one resource or the other. In this case, it was bitumen that built up, so they couldn't store export bitumen, which meant that they couldn't produce any fuel, which meant that the town went out of fuel, or were about to, but I caught it just in time. That was not a lot of margins, let's say. And this is also not a lot of margin. 100 tons for our internal use in the immediate buffer outside the petroleum making facilities, petroleum refining facilities, is simply not enough. We have a lot of buses here, car builders, iron enhancers, more cars, coal, cars, iron, nothing that you're petroleum. You actually have a quick bus with the petroleum. Is one enough? One is probably enough, but I'm going to get one more. And we have the line spacing is on, yes. Okay, how do you think now that we're here, not that we're here, but yeah, now that we had a few tourists, what do you think about their trips here? I think you can find that out in here somewhere, populations that, no, isn't it in here? Or is it, tourism, obviously. Western Country, average trip score 2.0, and it ought to have been 0 before we started, since we have brought in none so far. 488 tourists are intended to enter Republic Kingdom. 52 tourists have entered the kingdom. 7 tourists ended the trip prematurely. 8 tourists have returned and no tourists have died so far. I don't have a hospital up there in the resort. when you speak of death here. There are a few things going on here now. Here you get the full load, right? Yes, you do. People are streaming in. Maybe they aren't getting televisions here. That's why they have so poor. It's pretty good average, actually. It's not bad. But the average is 109%. Aluminium Town was a lot better. I don't know how they are now, considering they had a bit of an issue. Yeah, but now you see, now when there are a lot fewer here, now we instead have traffic problems. So not a lot. They wait for a while. We have 4 trucks in total, right? They can fit here. They ought to be able to figure it out. Yeah, this is this is unfortunate. This is what it is. The hospitals, we can probably turn. Yeah, we can quite decrease the amount of staffing here now, when the immediate crisis is averted. And that particular train junction, there should not be of any problems any further along the way. Yeah, as I said, we're moving problems out, so it could occur. But here, I believe there is quite a bit of space actually where they could wait. Yeah, there is like endless, more or less. They also don't need to do such ridiculously long trains as this one. Yeah, but then this is when it makes sense to have trains. And what about this one? Then yeah, that's nuclear waste, you see. It's a special one. All of these are special. Why aren't you going in? Railway engaged further along the way. Yes, but this, okay, it's a bit caved in here. Because he wants to go in here. Yes. Where is it engaged? Where you are. Exactly. And it's green. And it should be then maybe... Yeah, it's not completely intuitive maybe that you should be going that way, but yes, it is clear. This is only superficial. But maybe, I think it works like this. Pardon me. Pardon me. And they decide which platform to go to when leaving, or something, somewhere along the way or something. And then they are all set on it. But this, if you continue this, you're going to cause another problem with the food. See, because you are the food train and we have another food train. Although now we have so much that it's not going to be a very large problem. But you get out of the way for now. See what happens. This one is going to take care of them for a while. $7,197. Is it even the second? This was the largest town. Is it even the second largest? Yeah, it is still above the third town, but not by very much. Lots of students waiting here to go to the headquarters of the Communist Party or the medical university in First Town. Do we get any? Yeah, we have one here. You wouldn't happen to have traveled in on the plane? No, you live here. I do. You live right there, or one of these anyway. Any one of you have like a significant amount of travel time? Not really. That was the point of the aeroplane, somewhat. They were going to go like this too. That's correct. This is not actually done. But now it is late March, so we don't need heating for the moment. This may also be electricity for something up there, but I don't think so. I think there's a substation up there. We should cover most of it. Yeah, and this road remove. Should probably remove this too. Yeah, great. Meaningful to build that piece. Very much. We still can't do anything at all about this piece of land. Figures. Sides are to something. There was a green. I saw a green. Somewhere there was a green. I saw it. I did not hallucinate it or make it up in my mind here. I saw it. Yes, but it is very elusive, that pixel. Yes, but it is round. I haven't seen it now again. Come on. Dude, God, give me something here. This is not going to work, you know. This is just hopeless. If I take it back and try and do something about the terrain here. Yes, but that will interrupt them and they're about to be finished. They're only 55 workdays away from getting done with the laying gravel bit. I'm not going to stop that process. I think the bus coming. Oh. Yes, there is. You see, all this is going to be finished in no time now, with all these workers. Yep, missing asphalt. That's great. You're done with that phase. We can take the road back a little bit, like so. See if we can do anything about this, or if we can do something like this. Sides off something too sharp. Yes. No. Cancel. I did the terrain manipulation and terrain smoothing. Yeah. Come on. Should probably try and take the road back just a little bit further. That won't work. Try and remove the gravel road. We are just sort of using it for constructing the wind farm. If it isn't finished, could be finished. Then we sort of need it anyway, but we can remove it for now. If we do this, then it ought to be a real simple matter here. Yes, can I have my motorway now, please? I think I may. And exactly how we terminate this motorway, I'm not certain. How we do that efficiently. and so on. But I wonder if we could do a stupid one-way system up here. It will be a one-way system sort of, but they will only be able to go out and come in. Pardon. This way. Yep, that's the motorway then. That's the new motorway. Get going and put this back. Put this back. And this should already be going on this laying gravel. I waited around for you to have finished the phase of laying gravel here. That did not quite work out as I was hoping. I don't know, 60, okay, yeah, there's a whole lot more than 61 tons required to make that kind of road. Yeah, that's 25, that bit. That's more than 61 then. I think, hope. Yeah, so far this is going so well, all of this. Wind farm, they are on the final too. Yeah. How much power are we delivering to the railroad? Oh, it's very fluctuating. Also probably depending on demand, if a train is accelerating. But yeah, there always ought to be some train accelerating somewhere. But we also have a few of these. It takes the shortest route, the current. They make tourist. You're actually not average trip rating 2.9. Yeah, you start from north, and I don't think that this is too bad. 2 guests without service. Can't get it all. You can't visit hospital. Do I need to build a hospital for you up here? Damn it! What the hell? Really now? A hospital for these people. Tourists. You that away. You can go to hospital by a bus maybe. Yes, you want to visit doctor. You're waiting around here. If you can wait on the platform for 12 hours, then you're going to be fine. I only feel like getting one tourist bus, really. Here it is. By the way, 152 tourists. We don't have accommodation for that many, you know. We have like accommodation for 53. So they might not like this. No, they might not like it. Tourist income. How much have we made from the tourists? Here, tourism spent. The tourism $3,500. Yes, great. You still haven't finished. You're about to. You did finish. That's the one that brought in the tourists. You see, yeah, right. That's how it was. Okay, there's still more work than with the motorway. It's progressing, obviously. Meanwhile, here the traffic. Yeah, the traffic. This bit is still going to be a goddamn choke point. Probably clear it up a bit. Should be, this should go sweep over here maybe instead. Try something like that. But in order for that to happen, we need to get all the cars out of here first. And that's not going to happen. But if it might happen if we try and remove this piece. And eventually it could clear up, maybe? Apparently in a reconstructive mode here. this is not traffic flow. This is terrible. Airplane going. Whee! Yep. Is it now? Yeah, it's now cleared. Okay, we take that off. We take that away too. This so probably already made it a whole lot better than it was. But yeah, bridge and try and do something like this. Although not quite that sharp. I don't think I can take it. Yeah, I have to take all of that then off the bridge if I want to go back. That's a bit much, but okay. Yes, and I would sort of like to demolish this piece of road. That's going to be rather difficult, I would think. Considering how many vehicles are traveling here. And to convince them to recalculate the routes is not going to be completely possible. Maybe. No. I think it's rather hopeless. Pointless. Okay, fine. We shall instead amend using existing infrastructure. Here, landscaping. Take this there. Yes, out here a bit. We need this to come up, sort of, so that we can land the bridge. What's going on? Isn't really coming up. No. I mean, if anything, it seems to be lowering the landscape to me, even though it is pointing upwards. Quite sure I understand what is going on here. Traffic jam, you don't say. Okay, something like that then. Yes, and remember to plug this piece of bridge back in. So that's going to take a while for that to finish. Here we go. This here I built a special piece straight to the ground. It's still like a half-meter jump, so it's impossible to not have that, it would seem. Yeah, it's a bit of a ramp here to get up, but it's spectacular, you know, isn't it? Our motorway up on the mountain. I would prefer it if you get down to ground level rather than trying to be clever here about the connecting to the road. I'll take care of that. Once you're here. And then we should try and get something like that. Yep. Lovely. Now, this traffic jam that you were talking about, where was this? That was on the other side of the world. Oh, nej jävlar i havet, fan. There's a bit of a fuel crisis going on, you see. Yes. Oh, lovely. This is great fun, this. How bad is it? It's pretty bad. They have 4 tons of fuel in there. Okay, this might be screwed. This town is now completely falling apart here. First it was the food, and then it was the heat, the cold, and now it is And we're sort of dependent on your electricity that you're making, but we still have plenty of people. Yep. Although this is going to cause severe issues. Petroleum train, you're on your way. We can't really do a whole lot more than this. You should maybe wait until loaded, so we make sure that you get a full load. Then again, it could take them a while to fill you up. But this is good. You're coming. Hopefully the tankers can make their way through the traffic to the various fuel depots around the place. Let's see now what happens here if we get any tankers coming. Tankers. Yeah. Trucks with nothing's happening. Oh, they're out of fuel too. Oh, here someone is coming. Someone is coming to say that is this a Volvo? Yes, it is a Volvo F10. He's going to save the day here. Did you manage to send anyone else? Yeah, one more. Where are you going? Aluminium tank, yeah, you're going to the same place. Okay. What about you? Also to the same? No, you're going to a different place. There's another one. Great. But it's not good that we have ended up in this situation. This should not happen. I did increase the number of workers at the oil refinery. Maybe not by enough. We're experiencing a bit of growth pain, I would say. We're not quite adjusted to the 40,000 citizen level. Not quite close, but there are a few things to fiddle with and tweak to get it just so that it actually works, this thing. I figure, yeah, well, let's say then the millennium, that's when we just set it for 100 years and see what happens. Okay, yeah, you're stuck in traffic because of this one, among other things. I'll have to help you out here. I think it's the only way it's going to... Oh, you started moving. Someone made it to a gas station and then you realized, there is fuel available. I do a U-turn here. And there we go, it started rolling in. Yeah, that's because this one made it to this gas station. Two have made it here, fantastic. This is the first one that gets fuel. That should clear the traffic up there so the other one can get fuel too. And even the third one, there's should be one over here somewhere. This is the bus that I was about to send to the depot. And I don't have to, that's not the bus. Is this the one? Maybe. That train is waiting for too long, you don't say. There's this queue here. It is a bit of a significant queue. You have managed to get yourself into a situation. Why did you do this? Why were you let through? Isn't this a chain thing? Or a mixed thing or something? No, it isn't. It should be. Yes, it should. God damn it. And this should possibly not be a chain signal. That one should. The idea is, of course, to not have a train go through so it ends up stopping here. No, that's why it is a chain signal. And I'll keep it that way. But for now, I'll just let you through. That won't happen again anyways, because that is now more clever and looks... If that's clear before letting the train through. And that's only clear if that was clear. Yes. So he would have waited there. Spreading radiation around a little bit. Speaking of radiation, do we have any radiation here in town? Or are we good? Traffic is still trying to clear up. Pollution has gotten a little bit bad here in the immediate vicinity. No, I don't know. It's completely fine. Yeah, but this is a bit sad, and how the fuel situation is. I mean, this is not going to keep them for long, I don't think, as we've ended up in this situation in the first place. Although, if this one is not waiting until loaded and a train is standing, no, if this one is not waiting till loaded, there might be an interruption in the production long enough to get it going, get it out of the oil refinery. Why aren't you going somewhere along here instead? Anyway, and when nothing doesn't quite add up, that thought. I was thinking when something wasn't drawing from these internal storage tanks here that it doesn't end up there, but it does, because this should always prioritize there regardless, and nothing should end up in here whilst as long as this one isn't full. Oh, now we have 300 tons. Sounds a whole lot better. 48 workers in the refinery, not that much, not that many, but maybe plenty. This one is out of fuel. Don't know what's going on here. It doesn't have a vehicle associated with it. It doesn't have anything. I've probably forgotten about actually getting a vehicle to this one. Yes, let's fix that. That could be great. It's right next to where all the fuel is, after all. Yes, it is. Just to get a road vehicle step. I'm quite confused here now about the places. Yeah, but it's over here. Here is where it is. We wouldn't happen to have one. Nope. Think. Buy dollars. Oil tank, please. Scania. From here. There. Unload, wait, load their fuel, wait for that as well, get going. Yeah, that will take care of that one, and bringing more workers in here as we're doing now, twice the amount, maybe twice the amount of buses anyway. I think, right? I didn't actually deploy this one. Let's deploy that one. We have many buses here going to the petroleum works. Very good. And at and this place, there are always workers available. Always. Television, headquarters of Communist Party, students, lots of students in auditorium. Here, not lots, but now we're keeping up with demand. Airplanes might have problems bringing students in at the moment, since they are messing with the runway here. It's preventing the airplanes. They don't have any asphalt. All the trains are without power. That's regular. Yeah. It's all good though. Oh, colleague, yes. Do we say good night? I think we say good night. Yeah, we say good night. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll give it maybe a few more years here until we're approaching the new millennium, to see if it stands up to the test of time or not. This creation of the Soviet Republic, of the Soviet simulation here, of the Marxist-Leninism utopia, communist simulation utopia. Yes. As we see the RBMK reactor here in the foreground. Very good. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Colleague. Good night. Good night.